What's going on, guys? This is Nathan the Scrub Cat, welcoming you to episode 1 of our season 3 of our Road to Platinum in our Master Duel Rank Mode series. If you did not see the last series where we used Harpies to go to Platinum, make sure to check up in the cards. I will link that playlist so you can watch that one before you jump into this one. Now, in today's episode, we're playing a brand new deck. This is season 3 for us. This is the May edition. Now, if you see the deck on our screen, I'm going to give a huge shout out right now to Aiden. Aiden is the one who requested this deck. This is a Relinquished 1000 Eyes deck that we're going to be taking into May, and hopefully we can get to the Platinum rank. Now, no promises. This is a deck that is in progress. We haven't completely built everything around this deck just yet. We do need to get some CP in order to actually dismantle and or build cards for the deck. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump into that real quick, and then we're going to jump into our very first duel with it. So for this deck, we're playing 2 of the Golden Eyes Idol. Now this card, so you can look at your opponent's hand to see if they have hand traps. Very good. Allows you to play around that, hopefully. Along with that, if he is used for a ritual summon, so if you bring out or a fusion summon, I believe it's a ritual or fusion. I believe so, right? Yeah. So if he's banished or sent to the graveyard by card effect. So like if you use him for a fusion summon, if you use him for a ritual summon, if you use him for a link summon, any of those. So with your anima, with your Relinquished, with your 1000 Eyes Restrict, or your Millennium Eyes Restrict, you can attach one of your opponent's monsters to one of your guys. So that's pretty good. It kind of helps you build up your attack for those. And then you have one of the best cards in the deck, which is your Millennium Eyes Illusionist. We play 3 of those. For this card, you can quick effect, discard, then target one effect monster that they control, and equip that to an Eyes Restrict fusion monster or Relinquish that you control. So that's really good. It allows you to stop your opponent's pretty much their plays in their tracks, so you can just take control of their stuff. We got 3 Sangan. Sangan's going to be used to search for the. You can search for an Ash. You can search for a Manju. You can search for any of these that you really need to at the time. Got 3 Tour Guide. Tour Guides are going to be used to bring out the Sangan, which then can be used into any of your rank 3s down here, or a Link 2 if you really need to. Then we have 3 Ash, 3 Manju. That's going to be searching either your ritual spell or your ritual monster. We're playing a small Kaiju engine. We got 2 Raiden here, and then we have a Gamma Seal, as well as a Dogron, as well as a Jizukiru for your Interrupted Kaiju Slumbers. We got 3 of your Relinquished. You gotta play 3 of those. We got some Vector removal with the Harpy's Feather Duster. We got some OTK potential with your Monster Reborn, and then we also have the Instant Fusion for the Relinquished. You can use the Relinquished into the Anima, which is pretty nice. Along with that, we do have the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, like I said before. There's the pre-preparation rights. We're playing 3 of those. This is going to search out your Relinquished and or your Black Illusion Ritual, which you're also playing 3 of. We got 2 Pot of Prosperity. That's going to be banishing things out of your deck, or your extra deck, to look at cards at the top of your deck. We don't have a lot of those that we really want to get rid of right now, so you got to be sparingly about those, depending upon what the situation is. We got 3 Relinquished Fusion. We can use those either from our hand and or going into a Predator Plant, Verte, Anaconda. And then finally we have 3 Infinite Impermanents. Those are going to be your effect negations. So your Ashes and your, because you want to go second with the deck. The issue is you want to go second with the deck, but you don't want them to build a board. Kind of lackluster idea there. So you're gonna have to use your Ash Blossoms to stop them from doing things, as well as your Infinite Impermanences. Then using your Kaijus, and then using your Relinquish to suck up the Kaijus. It's a long, thought out process. So for the extra deck, we got 2 of the 1000 Eyes Restrict, 2 of the Millennium Eyes Restrict, 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Eventually, I'm going to be making Super Polish, which I don't think I actually have just yet. I don't think I made those just yet. Let's take a look. I think you can only use 2 of them. Yeah, so I haven't made them yet. So that's going to be for that eventually. We just don't have them yet. We have to get some CP for those. So that'll be nice once we get that. We've got 1 Chronomally Crystal Chronaut. I was doing some testing with this deck prior to jumping into this. At the very end of last month, I was testing this out. And I ran into a lot of Numeron decks, and they were OTKing me very fast. So this is going to be stopping that from happening, hopefully, depending on what's going on. We've got the Totem Bird that's going to negate a spell or trap, which is also pretty nice. Because when you detach off of that, like the Sangan, then you get the Sangan's effect. You can also go in the Super Quantum Mech Beast Compulse, which is going to be popping the spells or traps in the back row, which again, Sangan gets its effect. We got the 1 Divine Arsenal Zeus, so if you attack with any of these, then you can actually make the Zeus. 1 card that I literally just thought of, I'm going to be adding it to the deck as we speak. You guys, right here, right now, live time, and see me add this card. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I believe it's SEMA. Nightmare Shark allows you to target 1. Yeah, you can target 1 water monster in the field, which is going to be himself, and then he can attack directly. So I am going to generate that real quick. Put that into the deck. I just thought of that as I was sitting here speaking, because if we're going to do the Zeus, might as well be able to attack directly. Let's go ahead, we'll get rid of the Deco Talker, would probably be a good one to get rid of. Sooner or later we'll need to get the Super Polys for those. Our deck is at 44 cards right now, unfortunately. There's lots going on with it. Hopefully it doesn't break us too much. We might have to cut down, we'll see. Moving on, we have the one Relinquished Anima. I want to get one more of those, but we just need the CP for it. We have the one Cerberus, the one Phoenix, the one Nightmare, as well as the one Berta and Anaconda. So that's the entire deck. We're going to have to see how that works out for us. But let's go ahead. We need 3 duels. We're starting off here. We're going to see if we can get to gold tier 4 today. Today is episode 1, Duel 1. Let's see what we can do here. We're going against Simming. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We like to go second, unfortunately. I like going first with most of my decks. This just happens to be a deck where you literally have to go second, I think. Just because you do want to set up, or you want to suck up opponent's monsters. You can't really do much when you're going first. Let's go ahead, we'll see what we got here. So we got the Manju to add the Illusion, we got the Idol, we got the Relinquished, we got the Imperm, and we got a Monster Reborn. And we're playing against a deck that's going to set up a negate on our opponent's side of the field, which is unfortunate. Alright, so he's going to add the Ben 10. I believe at some point they have a ban that's coming after this, which I think is hitting Ben 10, but I'm not entirely sure. If it does, that'd be nice. We don't need to activate that right now. I believe this is the one that's going to be activating its effect, though, right? Yeah, so that's the one that's going to be activating its effect. You target the one in your hand, yeah. Now he's going to be summoning out this guy, and then his effect will activate, or is it Ben 10? And Ben 10's effect is going to activate, which we don't really need to do anything for. One of these is going to be the one that's going to add the ritual monster. Maybe we need to add Ben 10s into the deck. That could be a thing, because you can add ritual monsters and ritual spells. That's what I want to hit, actually. Right now, I don't want that to go off. Okay, let's just go ahead and hit that real quick. Out of anything in his hand, I feel like the Diviner of the Herald is something that I want to hit. Hopefully that was the right play. I kind of shotgunned that without thinking, but I think that should be the right play. We have a Monster Reborn as well, so that can kind of deal with some stuff we really need to. He's going to go into the, yeah, there it is, the Mu Beta Fafnir. So he can ritual summon during his turn with only one of his pieces. We'll have to see what he does here. I'm hoping that this stopped his play from dumping the Eva or anything like that to add. We'll have to see. If this is summoning out the Herald of Perfection, I'm going to be pretty sad right here of Ultimate, but it is actually going for the Ben 10. So maybe we did do something good here. We'll have to see. Again, this is a hard deck to play with, just because you are you have to go second. You pretty much have to hope that you can stop your opponent from doing things after you go second. Because if they build a board, even if you are able to suck things up, it's not really going well for you. Now this may be a time where you want to Manju into the Relinquished, but then have the Illusionist on your hand, so you can just go ahead and suck things up, but we'll have to see exactly what happened. Okay, so there's the Ben 10 again. He gets to do lots of things during his turn, unfortunately for us. And there's the Herald of Ultimateness. Of course we run into a deck like this on our very first duel. That is unfortunate for us. Let's see what he does now. So we can't use, let's see here. We can't use the Mu Beta's effect again for the Herald of Ultimateness this turn. but he can just use up to 8 in his hand or orb field. Going into another link here. What link is he going into? The Union Carrier. Okay. Let's see what Union Carrier does here. It's going to target itself to equip one monster from the deck. That's the same original type. Oh, so he's going to get the Eva here for the negates. Okay. Because it's a light. And then you can use the Drytron here. Go into the ultimateness, and then Eva's effect, and banish the Eva to add 2. Okay. Yeah, then he'll add. Gonna add that after, of all things. I was gonna say that he's got to have at least 1 orange light in his hand. So he's got at least 2 negates in his hand. 4 cards, at least 2 negates. We'll have to see if we can draw any of those out. All right. Oh, never mind. We don't even need to. What does he have in his... Nothing that I have to worry about? Now he does still have... he does still have that orange light, fortunately. He does still have that orange light. Alright, so now he's got 3 cards in his hand. We can draw out at least 2 of them. Okay, we're going to draw 2 of these out because of the Herald of Orange Light. Oh, he's just going to have the Ash, never mind. He's got 2 cards in his hand now. Okay. Does he have... I'm trying to think here what we can do. He's got 2 cards in hand. If we could get him to use these as a negate, that would be nice. But he would still draw 1, unfortunately. So let's go ahead. We'll just go battle phase here and attack over this. And then we'll go main phase 2. I should have summoned this in one of these zones, because then I could summon this next turn and take it. But that's fine. We'll just end our turn there. This would have been nice to be able to relinquish this back. But we were able to get around the max C, didn't use the max, didn't let him draw after that, and he only has at least 1 negate in his hand. But that right there is showing me that he has some stuff going on. So he's gonna summon out this. Adding the Ben 10. I wish I could get negates. Wish I could get a Herald Perfection. No, Aiden, you had to choose this deck, didn't you, buddy? It's okay, we'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. First couple days when we're trying to actually level up and get some CP, it might be an issue. But we'll get there. We'll figure this deck out. We just gotta get the CP for it. I'm not too worried. Into another Mew Beta here. Into the Aldehiba. Another one of these. He can either go into a Ben 10 or he can go into a Herald of Perfection if he's got it. And there's an Eva to add another negate. Oh my goodness. Let's see what he uses. Oh, he's just gonna go straight for that because he can probably just use this. I wish when this card was special summon you could get the effect too, that'd be nice. Drytron Draconis. Oh, he's gonna... I forget that you can use multiple of these. And the Herald, so now he's gonna have at least 2 negates. At least 2 negates. Can he go for game here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 8, 76. Is that right? Oh, he's got that too. Never mind, that's game. Well, it was just unlucky that we went into the into our first duel going against Herald of Perfection with negates and whatnot. Hopefully that doesn't happen all the time. But let's go ahead, we'll jump into another one. We'll see if we can win a couple duels here, get ourselves into gold 4. It will be a miracle to get to platinum, but you know what? It's gonna be a fun time trying to get there, hopefully. Again, we're gonna have to make some edits to the deck. See if we can actually do this. Well, let's go. Alright, so we opened up a Monster Reborn, Infinite. Ooh. Let's go ahead and imperm that real quick. No getting that thing out for you. No IDOs for you, sir. I know how to play against this deck. I played this for the solo mode. I know how to play against this deck. Sometimes. Alright, so we're gonna activate the pre-prep. Add the Black Illusion. Add the Relinquished. Now we can normal summon the Tour Guide. Activate the effect of Tour Guide to special summon the Sangan. Next week. Oh, we're just gonna get a free win right there. Alright, I'll take it. Hey, you know what? I will take it. Any kind of wins we can get with this deck, I'll take. Alrighty. A little happy little Sangan right there. Alright, so now we only need 2 more wins to try and get there. Alright. And I can't remember, I don't believe in the gold ranks you can go down with losses. So hopefully that's the case. Alright, so we're going to choose to go second here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we got 2 Intercopter Kaiju Slumbers, a Ash Blossom, a Tour Guide, as well as a pre-prep. Add a Salamangreat monster from your deck to your hand. I feel like I don't want to do this, but I'm going to shotgun it anyway and see what happens. Playing against Salamangreat. Alright, let's draw for turn here into a Relinquished Fusion. We can activate a pre-prep of rights. Add the Ritual. Add the Relinquished. Normal summon the Tour Guide. Tour Guide effect. See if he'll allow it to go through here. Hopefully he does. He does allow it to go through, it looks like. Get the Sangan. Okay, so from there, we'll have to see if he does anything he's not going to. Can do. Oh, these might be the right play. Hopefully, this is the right play. We'll go into the Super Quantal Mech Beast Compulse. It's not a quick play, unfortunately, because we don't have the blue layer. Fortunately, but we can pop at least one, hopefully, during it. Detach the Sangan, pop one of his back row, see if he responds at all to that. Okay, so there's that for us. We didn't get the Sangan effect. I thought you got this because it was detached off of it, but apparently not. Maybe I was dumb. Probably dumb. We'll go battle phase here. Attack for 18. Main phase 2. Yeah, we can hold on to these actually for later on. We'll go into a Zeus. Defense mode over in the corner. And hopefully we can stop him from doing some stuff. And then we can end our turn there. And later on we could do this, but I'm not sure why this didn't work. It's unfortunate. I thought that Sangan going the grave off that was a play, but I must have been wrong. I must have to go into like an Exceed or something. But hey, you know what? We got ourselves, or a link, I should say. A victory right there for us. I'll take it. Well, I'll just have to go into a Phoenix or something for that play. Alrighty, so we just need one more win. Hopefully, we can get to the gold 4. We'll try our best. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we lost the dice roll. Let's see if we can get going second. We are going second. See, a lot of people want to go first, so that's like kind of a good thing for us. We just have to hope that we can actually stop them when they do go first. Alright, so we got a Sangan, a Millennium Eyes Illusionist, Black Eyes Ritual, Infinite Permanence Double Side. And we're playing against... Ooh, this is going to be fun actually. Well, if we can target... I can't remember if we can target them or not. That's going to be the big thing here. I can't remember if we're going to target them. We are going to Infinite Impermanence that though, because we don't want him tributing that. Hopefully that works out for us. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And we got ourselves up to rank 4. Gold 4. Alrighty, well, you know what? You gotta start somewhere, and if that's how we're gonna start it, I'll take it. There are a few things that I might change with the deck between now and our next duel, but I am going to go ahead and end today's duel right here. We got ourselves up to gold 4. Hopefully tomorrow we can get up to gold 3. These are going to be videos that are coming out every single day, as long as I have time to record them for you guys. But that is all I've got for now, guys. So yet again, shout out to Aiden for choosing this deck for us. It's going to be a long, hard month of May, but you know what? We are ready for it. And hopefully, if somebody else wants to play this deck, they can see it and hopefully learn how to play with it as well. That's all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button for me, as well as hitting that subscribe button, because all your support is greatly appreciated. And give a shout out to my boy Aiden for helping us choose this Relinquished deck to take into the ranked month of May. But as always, guys, this is Nate from the Script Academy, signing up for now. Peace out.